Box to box overlap and Rugby World Cup Fantasy round 2 is here. And here's our team for round 2. At prop, we have Ox and Che. South Africa going against Romania. The bomb squad came off the bench and really killed Scotland last time out. I expect the same guys. This time, most of them are starting because South Africa has basically switched 14 or 15 players. I expect Ox and Che to cook and get some scrums and actually win some scrums. The other prop is Michael Alalatoa, captain for Samoa on the day. It's going to be Samoa's first game as well, so they're going to play with a lot of confidence. Chile's second game in 2 weeks against like top class opposition. They are going to have it a bit. I expect a bit of fatigue to kick in, but not too much. So I expect the likes of Alalatoa and Chris Vui, who's our lock, to actually have big games, right? First game of the World Cup for those two teams because the rest of the guys started, they didn't play. Then at hooker we have Samisoni Takiao. Then at hooker we have Samisoni Takiao, New Zealand hooker. Threat of lineouts, I expect the New Zealand forwards to actually get a lot of chances through moles and through just great ball carrying, right? Which is something Takiao is amazing at. And he can also offload. And he carries people with him. And he's a great tackler. So these are all things that add up to fantasy. And he's playing Namibia. So that's why he's there. Then Nasila Sila is our other locking partner next to Chris Fui, Fijian player who's playing against Australia. Then our back row is made up of Peter Omani, Courtney Laws, and Saavedra. Peter Omani, I expect the Ireland versus Tonga game to be a very physical battle amongst the back rowers. And I think Peter Omani will put in tackles, so that's why we have him there. Courtney Laws was a great turnover machine for England against Argentina. I expect him to be the same threat against the Japanese. I don't think they can really handle his physicality and his athleticism. Him alongside Murray Itoje. Then Saavedra is our other back row player. He's here because Chile were amazing against Japan. Like, these guys tackled. They tackled. And Saavedra was one of their best players. So, yeah, we have him there. He's also cheap, so he allows us to get in more players into our team of higher value, rather. And then our halfback partnership is Grant Williams and Damien McKenzie. We have D-Mac there because he's probably going to get a lot of chances to kick at goal. Then the All Blacks only have Richie Mwanga on the bench as the back. Other than that, it's Aaron Smith, I think, at 9. So chances are if Mwanga comes in, he might come in for Bowden Barrett, and Mackenzie would have to move to fullback, or Mackenzie would have to move into the wing. This is supposing he doesn't get injured or anything. So, yes, I see Mackenzie probably finishing this game, playing the full 80. And if he keeps kicking at goal and keeps running at Namibia, amazing at broken play, we expect a lot of broken tackles from Namibia, which leads to a lot of broken play. Mackenzie is going to be somewhere there. Try assist, try threat, kicks at goal. And today we've also activated one of our boosters, the booster for the kicker. It's called what? Super Kicker, where your kicker will earn double points for the successful kicking, for their successful kicking statistics. So yeah, we've activated that for DMAC. Then Grant Williams is there because he's playing as a winger in the game, but he's actually a scrum half in the fantasy game. I mean, we've seen that backs actually get the most points in fantasy, and the chances of like them playing out in space means they have higher chances of scoring, they have higher chances of beating their man, higher chances of turnovers. So yeah, we have Grant Williams there. And the only sub they have on the bench as well is JC Krill, which means Grant Williams might actually go the full 80. Makazole Mapimpi is our other winger alongside Leicester Fainga Anuku and Ravuta Umada from Fiji. That's our back three. And then the midfield is made of Bandiaki and Nayatalevu, playing Tonga and Australia respectively. So these guys from even round one, we saw they are great ball carriers. Fiji, basically this next game is a must win. If they lose, they are not going to make the the quarterfinals. So they will go at Australia, and we saw already what these guys can do against Wales. They really made Wales tackle. So that's why we have the two Fijians back in our squad. Whereas for Leicester Fainganuku, he needs to prove a point. This is his last he probably won't play for the All Blacks again because he's going to France. So this World Cup is like he needs to prove a point, and he's going to France anyway, so he needs to prove a point. I feel like that's why we have him there. Bandiaki was one of the best statistical players in round one, playing with confidence. I think it would be dumb of us to not have him in the team. And then for our captain, we are going to go with either Bandiaki or Nathan Lev. We still haven't decided, but it's going to be one of those two. And yeah, that's our team for round 2 of the Rugby World Cup.